What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Draco's Journey to Master Ball, where we use rental teams or teams that I've created to reach the Master Ball tier. As always, I am Draco, and we're going to be back at it today. We're not going to get on the Reg E ladder today. We're going to be doing a test and tune episode for a team that I put together. The team on screen, this lovely shiny team that I have going on, is not the team we're using. It's actually my in-game team for a shiny run that I'm playing personally, just for some fun. But, you know, I didn't have the team on this cartridge. It's on my other cartridge, and it's already put into a battle team, so I don't really want to separate it or anything like that. But I will show you guys the rental code in a second. But before we do all of that, if you can do me a huge, awesome, excellent favor and hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, we are trying to get to 500 subscribers. I really want to see it by, like, maybe January. I don't know if it's possible. It would be awesome to hit 500 subscribers into the new year, but I can't do that without your help. So go ahead, scroll down, hit that big red subscribe button, then you get the opportunity to stay up to date with my Pokemon content. On to today's video. What we're going to do is I'm going to do something a little different. There's a website called PIKALYTICS, and PIKALYTICS is a resource that every Pokemon trainer who plays this game that is competitive should know about. It really, there's other websites too, but when I first started doing this a few years ago, competitive play is what I'm talking about, I found PIKALYTICS, and it's one of the most easiest ones that I've found to use. There are a bunch of other ones out there that are kind of the same. Find one that works, and that's going to be your best bet for resources. But I like PIKALYTICS because it's got a few different things. It's got a team builder, so you can put all the information into the team builder. It's got a damage calculator, so you can calculate how much damage everything does. It's got the most popular Pokemon, which is what we're going to focus on today, and it's got a bunch of other things. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump over. I'm going to show you guys PIKALYTICS, and then we're also going to get into Showdown. I'll do a quick little breakdown of the team and the ideas that I have. We'll have a couple of test battles, and if they're good enough, I'll throw the rental code on the screen if I don't think the team needs any changes, which I'm not really planning on changing anything because it kind of takes away from the whole use the most 6 popular Pokemon with their most popular spreads and moves. So we'll see what happens to that. But all we're going to do right now is we're going to jump over and get onto PIKALYTICS, talk real quick about that, and then, like I said, we'll also do a little Showdown breakdown. And then if you guys just want to skip ahead to the battles to see how the team operates and stuff like that. But as long as the team's good and everything, I don't know yet. I still got to do the test battles. There'll be a PokePaste down below and the rental code as well. If the rental code is not there, then it will be in the ladder featured episode. So let's get on to that. Alright, this is PIKALYTICS. Like I said, PIKALYTICS is a website, and it's got everything you need. Like you can see here, we've got the Pokédex, so everything you need for the Pokemon and like what percentage they are and everything like that. You could do whatever you're trying to do here. Right now, I just have it to the VGC 23 regulation set E Showdown settings, but you can switch it to anything you want, like the VGC 2023 E switch ranked, all that stuff. But I just stick with this Showdown setting, and it works pretty good for me. But I'm not really one to get too deep into everything. Their team builder, what you can click on, and it just shows you, you know, teams and stuff, maybe suggested teams and all that stuff, suggestions on what to do with what, and maybe what's on what team and all that stuff. And then the most important tool, in my opinion, that they offer is this damage calculator. You can put any Pokemon in, and then you can find out how much, say, a high jump kick does to an Abomasnow by an Abomasnow. Well, it's totally changing. Anyways, oh look, here we go, perfect. It just put Urshifu up as like the go-to one. So like Urshifu, close combat into Abomasnow, it's a 81.3% chance to OHKO it. Stuff like that. And then you can change your EVs and stuff to find out how much defense you need to survive attack, how much attack you need to actually put in. It's a really good tool to optimize your EVs is what I'm saying. But what we're going to focus on today is this right here. This is their Pokédex, and it shows all the good information that we need to find out what exactly the top 6... Oh my goodness, that's wrong. I clicked the wrong button. What we're going to do is we're going to find out what the top 6 Pokemon are according to PIKALYTICS. And they're right here. They're literally right here on this left-hand side. The first one's going to be Flutter Mane, holding at 50.87%. It's got a usage percentage, which you look right here, of 51%. So basically what that's telling me is 51% of the people who play the game use Flutter Mane to play the game, to play VGC, the ladder. So that's crazy to think about, that like half the people are using it. And its most common movesets it's going to have right here: Shadow Ball, Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam. Protect has gone a lot in this, and Icy Wind. And then Power Gem, Thunderbolt, stuff like that. But you can literally take the 4 top moves, put them on your Pokemon, find out what partners are really good with it, and then you can cut it on here, and it's got items that are being used. Like Choice Specs, for example. Sorry, I have my game open and just got ran into by angry Tauros. Like Choice Specs. But then if you were to go up and you'd be like, okay, well, we're going to use Choice Specs. Well, we don't want Protect on Choice Specs, so swap it out for something else. Like Power Gem is a great option for Choice Specs Flutter Mane, because there's a lot of fire Pokemon running around right now, so Power Gem's a rock move, does great damage. Or you can look at, let's look at its second most popular item, Booster Energy. Okay, now we're cooking here. So we can pick Booster Energy. We can go Shadow Ball, Moonblast, 2 stab moves. Then you got Protect, and then you throw Icy Wind on there, and you got Speed Control. Really cool. So you have to decipher the information, is what I'm saying here, to really find out what you want. But that's just the example for Flutter Mane. The most second used Pokemon in the meta right now is going to be Iron Hands. We're not going to get too much into everything, but same thing. It's got its most popular moves right here, and then its most popular item with its most popular ability and its most popular EV spreads. Pick one of these. This is how I learned. I would pick one that I thought would work, and then I would do some test battles, and if it works, it's great, and then you kind of just jot down, maybe notate what works and what doesn't work, so that way you're keeping notes and you're becoming a better player. And then the third most used Pokemon in the game, according to PIKALYTICS, is going to be a Landorus with 41% usage rate. Like I said before, most popular moves. You can kind of see, though, Stomping Tantrum, U-Turn, Rock Slide, Terra Blast. Okay, well, that's definitely the most popular Landorus that's going on out there, right? Choice Scarf. Intimidate is like its only option. And then the same thing with the stats. Adamant or Jolly, pick one of these and try it out. But really, this is like, you're going to see with like these Pokemon that are used a lot, they're used in this certain way because they work really, really well in that certain way. The 4th ranked Pokemon on our list of top 6 Pokemon used according to PIKALYTICS is going to be the Ogerpon Wellspring. Now, what I did was I took these Pokemon and I made a team. Now, that can work, but you need to also kind of look at the team and say, okay, are we running into redundancies of more than one type of Pokemon having the same type? Is there maybe a better option? Maybe not using Wellspring, maybe using something a little different. I don't know. That's stuff you got to figure out on your own. So it's going to have the only things it has. With these Pokemon with like Wellspring, it's only able to have one ability. It's only able to have one item, and that's what it has. Same thing with its builds, pretty common stuff. This just gives you a good idea to sort of just start. That's what I'm saying. These are good starting points. So you start here, and then you work your way into a tweaked team that fits you as a player or you as whatever you're trying to accomplish. Then we have the 5th most used Pokemon, which is Tornadus, which is really cool. Same thing, Tailwind, Bleak Wind Storm, Bleak Wind Storm, Taunt, and Rain Dance are going to be its most common moves. And then it's going to have a Clover Cloak because that's just how it's being run right now. And it's the best way to run it. It really is. So some things you might be like, okay, well, this is a little weird, like this Flare Mane. We don't want Protect because we're running Choice Specs. So you maybe switch something else, or you just change your item to a different item. Final Pokemon in the top 6 right here is going to be Urshifu. 24% of players use Urshifu. The monthly rank of number 6. Again, Surging Strike, Close Combat, Aqua Jet, U-Turn. That's going to lead me to believe that there's going to be a choice item, and that's correct. Choice Scarf. So if you're going to take these 6 Pokemon and you're going to use them, you're going to have to do some item switching and stuff like that, because you can't have 2 Choice Scarfs, and Urshifu and Landorus both want a Choice Scarf. And Flutter Mane wants a focus sash sometimes too. Maybe it wants a choice spec. So just be careful with that you're not running into redundancies of trying to, one, have too many choice items on your team. And maybe you're like, why is this not working? Why am I not registering when I just basically copy and pasted PIKALYTICS? Well, that's probably because you have 2 choice items, and it's just not going to work that way. So let's just jump over to Showdown. I'm going to show you guys the team real quick, and then we're going to get into some practice battles. Alright, so now you're wondering, now you're like, okay, Draco, I got all this information from PIKALYTICS. I found my 6 Pokemon. I found some decent stat spreads to start out with. I've calculated some damage. I know what I want to do. Now, how do I get this onto some sort of paper or application or program where I have this information in front of me? Well, that's super simple. It really is. All you really got to do is go to Showdown. And you go to Showdown, which is right here. Showdown's a great website, app, whatever you want to call it. And you get all your information that you have. And then you go to this team builder right here. And I have the 6 Pokemon right here already done up, ready to go, raring to go. And you can put your information in here, and you can tweak your stats from here. Okay, and then once you have all this information into Showdown, that's where you can go into team building and into the actual game itself onto cart. You can do test battles and stuff like that, as you can see right here. Battle. We're not going to do that. I honestly, personally, I don't like battling on Showdown. It's just not the same. It's really not. It works, and a lot of people like it, and it's a good practice, or good way to practice. But to me, nothing like getting on the cart and just throwing down with some actual Pokemon that are real instead of, you know, computer sprites. Anyways, neither here nor there. So the Pokemon team we have right here is right here. And it's called Most Popular Pokemon, MPP, for short. And you can see, so like I was talking about with Fluttermane, we'll start with Fluttermane. Fluttermane, if you look onto this isn't right. If you look onto the actual game, or onto PIKALYTICS, PIKALYTICS is going to tell you that Protect is one of its most popular moves, and also Choice Specs is its most popular items. You're kind of like, okay, well, that doesn't work. Right. Okay, that's because really what it's telling you is Booster Energy is its most popular item with the move Protect. Because of the increase in Booster Energy lately, Protect has increased. Now, if you would have went back a month or 2 ago, you wouldn't have seen Protect as one of the most popular moves on Fluttermane. You would have seen probably the Rock move, whatever it's called. I don't know. I digress. It doesn't matter. So, like I said, and then I just went with one of the more popular spreads here for moves. 252 in special attack, 4 in defense, and 252 with a timid nature in speed. Basically what you're getting here is really fast Icy Winds, Moonblast, or Shadow Balls. So you can lead with this, and you can do lots of damage from there. Iron Hands is right here. Iron Hands was pretty self-explanatory. The most popular setup for Iron Hands is in fact Assault Vest with 4 moves: Drain Punch, Wild Charge, Fake Out, and Heavy Slam. And then like I said, you can choose from different EVs. I just found this one. It's one that I've used before, so I was comfortable with using this EV spread. Not really too much to talk about Iron Hands. Everybody knows what Iron Hands does. The Wellspring Ogre Palm is the water version, and it's got Ivy Cudgel, Hornleaf, Spiky Shield, Follow Me. You can't have any item on it because it has the mask. And again, this one is with a Jolly nature. You could switch to an Adamant nature just to give yourself a little more damage, but we didn't. We just kind of stick with the Jolly nature just to make it really fast. We do have Tailwind and Icy Wind on the team, but for the exercise that we're doing today, we're going with basically the most popular spreads, and this one was up at the top. Not really too much to talk about Ogre Palm because everybody knows what it does. You got Follow Me, you got Spiky Shield, you got Horn Leech, and Ivy Cudgel with high chance of crit. Lots of damage with the 252 base points put into that. So, really cool to see. Then the Landorus is your Choice Scarf user with Intimidate. It's got the Stomping Tantrum, U-Turn, Terra Blast, Rock Slide with a Flying Terra. With a this one also is Jolly to make him faster than one's Adamant ones, so that way you can hit it first. Like I said, this is where team building and tweaking your team comes into effect. You do have Tailwind and Icy Wind, so maybe you don't need to go full speed investment, and you can go into some defense and stuff like that. Maybe you go Adamant instead of Jolly, so you can just hit a little bit harder. That's going to be personal preference. But for today's exercise, we're just going to leave it how it is. I just want to show you guys that the team does actually work. Urshifu, I went with a Focus Sash Urshifu with the Adamant, with a Jolly Speed, because Focus Sash Urshifu is hilarious. People, it's not being used a lot right now. It's more the Mystic Water or the Choice Band. Yes, Choice Band, because he's physical. And I figured, why not just throw a little Focus Sash on it, because we don't have a Focus Sash on the squad, and we could potentially live another hit, or to be able to hit again after that. It's got Surging Strike, Aqua Jet, Close Combat, Detect. The Terra, is it fighting? I don't know what Terra I have on it. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I have on the card as the Terra. For some reason, I skipped that one. Look at me messing up as usual. This is what Showdown does. It literally, I have the team built already, and the thing is, for Urshifu, you probably want a Water Terra just to get more damage. I gotta check that, to be honest with you. But Water Terra would probably be your best bet, just to increase your damage output, because we don't have the like the Choice Band or the Mystic Water to increase there. So Water Terra would make sense. And then Tornadus is our support Pokemon. Pretty standard Tornadus with the Tailwind, Bleak Windstorm, Taunt, and the Rain Dance to increase the damage for Urshifu and Ogre Palm. And then the Covert Cloak so he can't be faked out. So the team, pretty standard. It's actually really standard. I knew it was going to do that. But like I said, all I was trying to do was just show you guys that you can literally get onto the internet and you can find good ideas and give you a really solid starting point and be able to kind of just go from there and teach yourself how to team build. And then you also can go on YouTube and just listen to everybody, or the other people out there who are talking about it. That's what I did. There are plenty of other content creators that will graciously break down what is what and what does what and how it does it. So what we're going to do is we're going to get on to the casual ladder, and we're going to have a couple of battles, probably two, and we're going to see how this how that team we just talked about works. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, Flip here has Trick Room. Trick Room can be kind of difficult here. We do have Taunt with Fake Out, but they have Psychic Terrain. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4 Trick Room setters on their squad. Okay. I think maybe our best bet is going to be this Flutter. The Lando. I think we're gonna lead. Tornado's too passive. We're just running out of time. We should have brought Lando, because we have, or not Lando. We should have brought the Tornadoes because we have Rain Dance. Oh my goodness. This is why you test. This is why you test. So that way you can learn your team and you're all like confident in it. Okay. Indeedian Armarouche. Okay. Maybe we should just let the we should have just led the Tornadoes. This is good. We led wrong here. I gotta go for Rock Slide. Maybe we'll get a flinch. We'll shift. We'll Terra into our Fairy to get rid of the Ghost weakness we have. Just in case they decide to get like cheeky and hit a Shadow Sneak or something. I think that thing knows Shadow Sneak. I'm not for sure. They protect. Okay. Alright, Moonblast into Indeedee. We should have just U-turned it. Ah, yeah, we should have U-turned. Dude, they flinched. Let's go. Let's go. A flinch is where it's at. Okay, okay. We're in good shape. We got that flinch. That's what we wanted. And we gotta hit the Rock Slide again. Moonblast Rock Slide again. Wow, that flinch was great. Okay, I knew they were gonna follow me this turn. We'll go Moonblast. Now they try and set up with the other guy, with the Armor Roosh. It is a single target Rock Slide. Oh, and it was super effective. Nope. Yes! Flinching all over the place. Okay, now it's a Rangaroo. Okay. We'll just Rock Slide again. They protect. If we get another flinch, I'm just gonna laugh. Okay, Rock Slide. Into the Protect. Let's see. Doesn't take it out. And then they do set up the Trick Room. That's okay. That's okay. We'll hit Protect here. And we'll hit Rock Slide and we'll see what happens. Because they can instruct with their Psy-Spam stuff. I can see Rillaboom fitting on this team. Get rid of the Ogerpon and put a Rillaboom on there for terrain control, priority, Fake Out. You already have Fake Out with the Iron Hands, but it gives you a Grass, and you don't really need a double water. So that's what I'm doing here. I just want to show you guys that you can start somewhere and then work your way forward. Ursaluna. Get a Terra. Into Psychic. Okay. Well, we could have brought the Urshifu in. Let's see what this Expanding Force does to Lando. We have no defense, so we might go down here. We do. I kind of figured we were going to go down. There's no defense into this thing at all. But yeah. Yeah, the fact they got Trick Room out kind of is unfortunate. Go for the double Protect and the Detect. Alright, Protect there. Or Detect. We use double Protect, but it doesn't work. They Hyper Voice. Okay, Flutter took a bunch of damage there, actually. There's their plus whatever. And the expanding force. Let's see. Probably not. I mean, it's Flutter Man. Yeah, there was no way. There was no way. Okay. Yeah, if we would have U-turned that one turn, it would have been way better. Okay. Iron Hands comes in. Let's see. Fake out. Surging Strikes. That's fine. I forgot they had Protect on that. Otherwise, I would have faked out their Saluna. And they Blood Moon. Urshifu hangs on with that Focus Sash, baby! Not bad. Okay. 2 and a 3. I love Focus Sash Ursh. It's clutch. Clutch. Okay. Urshifu faints. Okay. This is all they got, huh? One turn of Trick Room. We'll go, Aqua Jet. Yes, let's go. Let's go. And then, the Drain Punch. The Drain Punch. They instruct nothing. That's why we Aqua Jetted. GG's. The game turned out to be really good, actually. The only reason why we won this game is because we got that double flinch. Which is why you hit Rock Slide. That's why I chose Rock Slide. U-turn would have been... I think U-turn would have been better because then we could have switched into the Urshifu. Right? And then we would have had like Surging Strikes or whatever, or we could have just switched into the Iron Hands for Drain Punch, Wild Charge, Heavy Slam. We couldn't have faked out because the terrain was up, but we kind of fell behind for a second there when they set up the Trick Room, but we were able to come back with the Focus Sash Urshifu, which is why I put it on there, because it just allows you to live that one hit and then turn around and deliver a huge hit. It's Urshifu. That's why it's one of the top 6 used Pokemon. We're going to throw another one at you, and yeah, we're going to see what happens from there. 1 second. Okay, I just battled this guy. Yeah, I just battled this guy and I lost. To Espeon. Yeah, it was a tough loss. Yeah, they just played way better than me, which is cool. Which is cool, because now we get to try it again. The battle was really long, though. So, we'll see what happens here. They lead with Pikachu. Okay. They lead with Pikachu. So we just go Bleak Windstorm Moonblast, because they set up Trick Room with the Terra Moonblast. They set up Trick Room with the Espeon last game. But they also Terra'd into normal to stop a Shadow Ball, which is what lost me the game. And they also KO'd my Flutter Mane. Dude, it's fine. We got Clover Cloak. They also KO'd my Flutter Mane with a Pikachu. Yes, that did happen in real life. Okay, critical hit. Okay, now I just need this Bleak Wind to come through. Let's go. No Trick Room today. Nope. And Pikachu's speed did fall. Pikachu's speed did fall. Okay. Snorlax. My guy Snorlax coming in. They could have Heavy Slam. I think we want Rain Dance Protect. Rain Dance Protect. They withdraw Pikachu, that's fine. If it's a Moongus, we just... It is a Moongus, okay. Protect. They get a Belly Drum. We Rain Dance. The Heat Crash. Yo, let's go. The Rain Dance. Yeah, okay, so now we taunt you. And yeah. We an Icy Wind. Just for spread damage and some damage onto that. Okay, let's see what they're tearing. It's gonna probably be... Okay, there's a Moongus. Okay. Into water. That kind of sucks because we have water guys. But we do have Ivy Cudgel. Okay. Taunt. Icy Wind. Let's see what they do. And a Stomping Tantrum into Flutter. Flutter lives. Okay. I kind of want Flutter or Tornadus to go down. I kind of want Tornadus to go down. I'm gonna Moonblast that spot. And we'll taunt this guy, just in case they can't do anything. I think they might be Assault Vested, though. I don't want them to, like, protect or anything like that. But all signs are leading to Assault Vest. Critical hit, let's go. Do they Body Slam? Hey, I'm with it. And we live. And they Pollen Puff. Okay. We'll switch Tornadus out to save it for taunt or whatever. Maybe a fake out bait or whatever. He doesn't really need to be on the field. Urshifu has a focus sash, so... Okay, and they withdraw that. So who's ever coming in is getting a Moonblast. That's why I figured they were going to do. Could be that low health Pikachu. It is. So we just Icy Wind. Oh, man, I thought I Moonblasted. Whatever. I thought we Moonblasted. And they Body Slam. Okay, Flutter does go down. No problems. What we'll do is we will bring in this dude. And we're gonna double protect, essentially. Yeah, just so they can't fake out. So we'll double detect. And they do fake out into the Ursh. Oh, some of them are going to fake out the Spiky Shield user. That's fine. And they go for a freaking Fissure. What? They really went for Fissure. They really went for Fissure. Wow. Okay. Alright. They really went for Fissure. And then they go for Endure. How annoying. Okay. Horn Leech. Taunt you. And Horn Leech you again. Okay, they're gonna switch this into Pikachu, or Pikachu out for the for the Snorlax. They do protect, that's fine. Okay. Let's see how much this Horn Leech does to this thing. Pretty big, pretty good amount. Taunt that again. And I'm gonna Horn Leech it. Oh, they withdraw. Okay. I guess I should have seen that coming. But we're still gonna take out the Pikachu. Okay. Let's see who they take out. Body Slam. Yeah, into the taunt user. That's fine. Okay. Now it's Urshifu's turn. I'm going to detect here. And I'm going to Horn Leech that spot. Of course, they could protect. But I think they're going to try and redirect with Urshifu. Nope. Just goes down. Perfect. They were going for a Spore or something. We do take Rocky Helmet damage, but this is just the Snorlax by itself now. And we have close combat. They Fissure. Ogre Palm avoided. They swung for it. Close combat. Follow me. Battles canceled. GG's. Alright. GG's. Yeah, so I played them once before and I lost as they really just outplayed me with Espeon because I had no idea what it did. But I know it's Trick Room, it has Magic Bounce, they're Espeon. and it also has a wicked psychic about it. So, but yeah, that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope it was like informative and all that stuff. But yeah, I really had fun with this, and I'm going to do some tweaking on it. I got to change the Urshifu up and maybe the Landorus just to do as more damage. It's not damage output. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, that's the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, in fact, enjoy this episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that big red subscribe button to help us reach our goal of 500 subscribers. Trying to get there by sometime like January, something like that. It'd be really cool to see. Until next time, stay positive, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.